Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a product review on a quote-unquote stronghold gel, and I'm going to be using it on my type 4 hair. So I heard the girlies are on a hunt for a nice stronghold gel, especially during the summertime because girl, it be hot and humid. And Eco Styler, no ma'am, we should not be still trying to use that gel. I personally use Wetline, but I haven't really used a gel that's top tier, like that's better than Wetline, or as strong as Wetline, because Eco's too runny and literally has my hair revert back. And when I'm talking about the gels, I'm more talking about for the slick back style and not like wash and go type. So here, I already pre-sectioned my hair for the 2-part slick back. I know y'all probably thinking like, isn't the 2-part supposed to be in the middle? But who said it had to be in the middle, you know? A little razzle dazzle. But I damp my hair and I detangle from ends to roots. And y'all probably wondering, why am I still using this brush? Isn't this brush ancient? Isn't there a thing called the unbrush? I use both brushes. I just be forgetting where I put one of the brushes sometimes, but they both work wonders. Next, I'm gonna go in with a leave-in. I used As I Am leave-in conditioner. So this is also more to the prep the hair stage. So I kind of like put it in like a loose type of ponytail, and then I go and brush my hair down. So it's already laying flat before I add any more product or gel. But for the back parts of the hair, I will not be using gel, especially with this gel. Girl, I learned the hard way. My whole scalp was so tight, and I was like, oh no ma'am. So for the back portion of the hair, I'm only using water and leave-in. I know that sounds crazy, but it's just for the very back, not for the front and like the midsection. Because I'm telling y'all, I used the gel on each section. And when I tell you, this gel is nothing to play with. Like, is really better than Wetline and is really for type 4 girlies. Like, I'm a vouch for us because I was skeptical. I'm like, no. But it's the truth. I promise you. But do not use it on each section. And you do not need to use a lot. Okay? I'm telling you. You might be like, oh yeah, I only use a little bit. I don't really feel the hold right now. Wait till it dries. Wait till it dries. I'm telling you. Once it dries, you're not going to be able to move your head. And then, even if you took the rubber band out, the hair is still molded in a ponytail. It's insane. But I repeat the same steps, prep my hair, detangle it, add a little leave-in, so your hair is not dry and brittle and fragile once you use the Stronghold gel. So the gel I'm raving about is the Combat Gel Extreme Hold. Yes, you probably seen it all over TikTok. She's thick. Look at the consistency. And you saw how much was on my hand? That's how much you need. You don't need half the jar. You don't need all the jar. You just need a little bit of that and a little bit of water to kind of dilute the product and make it pretty much spread out a little bit more. Now here's a close-up on how I prep the hair. So like I said earlier, I use my brush, kind of like lay down my hair, make sure there's no bumps and all detangled the way I want. Add that gel. You see how much I put on there. It looked like there's barely any. I promise you, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. Now, I get this hard brush, this hard-ass brush from the beauty supply store. Now, I know, us girly, with type 4 hair, I know y'all know this brush because our mamas used to brush our foreheads with it. Not just our hair, our foreheads, our eyebrows, all the above. Now, this soft brush, I don't know, I'm just doing it for show. It's not really doing much for me because the hard brush is really what did the wonders. I kind of use the soft brush to make sure there's not like clumpy product built up, because you know when you brush your hair, it's like little bits and pieces of product sticking up. Now, here I am going in with a flimsy comb. I know y'all like, what is the comb going to do? I don't know if y'all noticed that bump that I just combed out, but I kind of just combed out a bump. And it's kind of like for aesthetics, for like the smoothness. And I kind of just repeat the same step that I've been repeating the whole entire video. It's just for the side part. I kind of use a little bit more because it is way more hair. And y'all, since it's way more hair, after I use this hard brush, I don't even think I use the soft brush. So for the bigger sections, you know how I just used the comb for the left side? I used a dimming brush for the right side to kind of brush out all the bumps and clumps. And here we are on the last section of my hair. And I am very much confused because, like I said, I didn't do the typical 2 parts in the middle. I did it on the side. Eventually, I figured it out. See, like right here is a certain angle I have to hold my hair. But I did the same exact steps. It's just I got a little excited and brushed some of the hair and had to redo the part like 2-3 times, and I got really frustrated. I was finna take my hair down. I was literally finna cut my hair. I was having one of those moments where, y'all, if my hair wasn't gonna work out, the end of the world just happened. Like, I was having one of those episodes. Like, right here is where I was like, are you serious? And I did it like 2-3 times. So I finished it off camera. And then when I come back, it's like, okay, I'm okay. I'm okay now. But trust me, once I turned this camera off, I was over there like losing my mind. I was like, okay, I parted the hair right here. All I gotta do is brush this way. And I brush this way, and some of the bristles get caught and mess up my part. And yeah. And mind you, you have to work fast, because once this product dries, your hair is not moving again. And I didn't want to re-wet my hair because it gets sour. But here I just kind of like gave up, and I was like, you know what? I'm just putting the ponytail. I'm going to just sharpen up the parts once I cut my camera off. Because, y'all, I was literally having a fit. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it on my face, but I was like over it. But like I said earlier, the only other products that worked on my hair was Wetline. And if I use Wetline, I use like a hair wax on top. So for the edges, I will be using the Kisha K collection. It's a small business brand, and I still use it to this day. I think it was like super popular in like 2020, 2021. But girl, I still faithfully use this product because my edges don't be going nowhere. And I've tried like all the other trendy like edge control, like gummy wax and all the other stuff, but nothing's touching like 2020 hair products. Like, we was on quarantine and everything, so them folks was in that kitchen whipping the masterpiece. They're like, you know what, we need this, we need that. And it's not like we can just go out and just do stuff. They was in that kitchen whipping up a masterpiece, and she whipped up a nice masterpiece. I love this product. Like, I still use it to this day. But I don't know why, but that purple one, the grape one, is like her strongest. It's just, I don't know. It's the same ingredient. It's just that one ingredient that makes the color or the smell or whatever. It just changes everything. It changes the strength. I don't know. I'm not the creator. But yeah, I used it on my little sideburns, and I used the rest on the front of my hair, like the hairline part, to give it more of a sleek type of look, especially in the front, because girl, I don't know what was going on, but my hair is so curly. It's wavy, but see, it's more sleek. Girl, enough talk about your hair. Anyways, here are my thoughts on the product. I say it's a 10 out of 10, and I really like how it works well on type 4 hair. Because, y'all, it's a struggle trying to find a brand that is across all hair types, including type 4 and not just type 3. Like, once you mold your hair right, it's not going nowhere. I love this. But all information will be linked in the bio down below. And let's get ready for the grand reveal. Here are the results. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.